and welcome back to Reading Homestuck. We got June and myself, sadly, no one else today, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is very rare that I cannot show up to a recording.
Yeah, and I
nowadays
have to be here. I'm the one with the Homestuck. And I have to be involved.
The one with the Homestuck.
I have to be involved somewhere because it's literally my channel. So at bare minimum, I have to be the one to upload it because
edit.
And edit.
I can't edit for shit.
It'd be that way.
I can color grade. I can't edit for shit.
That's fair enough. But yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just nothing. It doesn't fucking click.
Meanwhile, for me, it just does, I guess. It just does. I've learned.
There are people who just understand editing, and then there's me.
And you don't.
I can edit photos. I can do color grading. I can't edit video. It just doesn't click in my head.
It be like that.
It just feels like I'm just putting a bunch of blocks together and I can't really do anything actually cool. And I know that's like majoritively like plugins and shit, but like, nah.
I mean, honestly, it is kind of just putting a bunch of blocks together, but you gotta make the blocks cool. Give them a cool paint job and shit,
yeah,
you know?
I was never good at Legos.
Yeah, you just got stuck with a shitty pile of blocks, unfortunately, I guess.
My mother gave me Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
Oh, no.
That's a lie.
And ain't no one gonna be able to take that back.
That's a lie. I got Bionicles as a kid.
Okay, yeah, no, you were fine. You were fine. That's was
I was fine. Developmentally, I was fine.
Yeah.
Can't speak for other kids, though.
But in terms of Lego versus Mega Bloks thing, we got Bionicle, we were fine. We were fine. Because I also got Bionicle.
I used to want the... Oh shit, I forgot to save.
It's fine. You can go do that now. You can do that now. Yes.
It's me, Columbo.
Hey, it's me. Stop!
It's me, Columbo.
Stop! Get the fuck out!
Man, fuckers. It's a real pain in the ass typing out long victorious laughs with only one hand, you know? Gonna have to patch this thing up somehow. Maybe I'll pay a visit to my neighbor later. Getting my arm fixed nearly ought to be worth enduring the stench. Oh yeah. Sick burn out of nowhere. Take that, Zahak. Neighbor. Can't believe I only thought of that now. I bet I'll get a kick out of that. I bet you even more you won't laugh though. What a boring piece of shit. I know you would think it's funny though, right, Terezi? Man, I sure am glad this little feud of ours is basically over. We're totally even. Now we can just go back to being friends and things will be great. You won't believe this. But it only just occurred to me now that you won't be able to read this. Even if you do somehow stumble back to your hive, you're blind now. Whoops. Guess that happens. Whoops. That's how it is. It would be a real shame if we couldn't bury the hatchet and be great friends again just because of a stupid bullshit reason like that.
I honestly almost forgot how much of a fucking bitch Vriska is. I'll be real, I almost forgot it.
You almost forgot?
I didn't forget that she was a bitch. I just didn't forget that she was... I just almost forgot that she was, almost on the level of... Well, not almost. Literally on the level of, oh, you have a disability? That's a real inconvenience for me.
Yeah, did you just completely forget the Tavros situation?
Honestly, it had been a little while.
I know it's been a while.
It had been a little while. I'm busy a lot. It did slip my mind for a while.
You don't think about Homestuck 24/7? Wow.
No.
Real dedication.
No. No, June. To steal a phrase, I have a lot of irons in the fire right now.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ah! Anyway, the page.
Oh, I know. Maybe I'll mindjack some random chump and send him to your hive so he can read my messages out loud to you out loud. What a perfect situation. He can be your assisted living slave. I would have the perfect candidate all lined up, but he recently lost the use of his legs, unfortunately. Oh well, I'll just roll with the punches like I always do and find someone else. Just say the word and I'll make him do whatever you want. Read my awesome notes to you, hang some more plush dragons from your tree, pre-chew your food. Well, maybe not pre-chew it, since I didn't exactly knock your teeth out, did I? Maybe more like pre-look at your food, to make sure there are bugs in it. See, isn't it great when we're helping each other out, instead of maiming each other repeatedly? This is how it should be between Scourge sisters. All the maiming and backstabbings should be saved for the friends and foes who get in our way, don't you think? Hey, what do you want to do for our next campaign, by the way? I think we can take the next one easy. I'll try to think of something better suited to your new disability. I mean, I already pretty much nixed everything involving stairs because of Tavros stuff. Lol. Ain't no one can say I'm not willing to meet people halfway. Whew. I'm losing a lot of blood here. Good thing I seem to have a ton of this stuff. We high bloods have made us some pretty tough shit. What a fucking mess though. Not really looking forward to cleaning this up. I've gotta say your prank was pretty good. Still not sure how you pulled it off. Pretty inconvenient though. It's too bad you're not gonna get to read this for a while, if ever. We could be bonding over the great pranks we just pulled on each other. Oh well. Guess I'll take off before I drop dead like some kind of loser and you never hear from me again. See you around, sis.
Wow. I can't believe I almost forgot what a completely crazy bitch you were. See, even Terezi forgot. She's a fucking mind player, you know? I have an excuse.
Terezi had none.
Yeah, Terezi, no excuse. You're literally a fucking, like, come on. You literally, come on.
Hey now, what kind of attitude is that to bring into this memory?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Easy there. No need to waste good remorse on such a trivial exchange. I'm only reminding you that if you bring too much baggage from the past into the memory, it's doubtful your experience will be either therapeutic or cathartic.
What?
You were the one who invoked this memory after all. Isn't this why you're here? Is it not what you have been hoping for and fretting you may find since your journey began? A chance to say you're sorry.
Vriska, you sound really different. What happened to you out here?
Sorry for the ruse, though it isn't as far from the truth as it possibly could be. I'm not who you think I am. I of course needed to visit you through a memory, and interestingly, this is the one you gave me. No ill will or upsetting hijinks were intended.
Who the fuck are you? Okay, so, name is Aranea, I guess. Or Aranea or something.
Aranea? Aranea?
We'll go with Aranea. We'll go with Aranea. It works. Gonna be real confusing when Aranea comes back as well, though. I hope those two don't talk and say their names out loud, because then I'm going to get severe mushmouth and just say some dumb shit that's just neither of their names. Now, June. After a comment, I think it was last week, I think we both already decided on a voice for this character. Okay, brackets.
I most certainly think we did.
Back to fuck. Yeah, there we go. Fucking typing. I'm good at it. Totally. Oh, I've just realised as well. We've made. Okay, now at this point, if one of the male trolls of this set, of the ancestor set, shows up and acts even remotely like Denji, I'm giving them Denji voice. Just to fill out the trifecta here, you know? Like, it doesn't even have to be close. It doesn't even have to be, like, necessarily, like, recognized. Just close enough that I go, yeah, fuck it, you'll do. Dennis is waiting in the wings.
Dennis is waiting.
Oh, there's the mark in my voice in the old list. There it is. We've still got a lot to go here. A lot sitting around in the wings.
Ways to go.
Got a ways to go.
Got a ways to go.
Anyway.
Aranea.
Okay, and?
And I'm your friend's ancestor. In fact, I'm yours too, in a way.
Really?
Yes. Though not quite how you are picturing. She had an ancestor whom she was aware of. And technically, that is who I am. That is to say, she is who I would have become on your world, had I arrived in her place. Alas, I did not. She was a figure in your history who preceded you by thousands of solar sweeps, whereas I preceded your entire civilization by billions.
I don't get it.
That's okay.
Stood on the line.
There's plenty of time to sort it all out. I've been keeping an eye on you all for quite a while. Your whole planet, actually. It was very interesting this time round, to say the least. It even had a different name. Alternia. How heavy-handed can you get? The man responsible was a bit of a wise guy. He rewrote everything. He had a knack for overzealous storytelling, which is a harmless enough habit usually. I'm guilty of it myself sometimes. But it is not so harmless when the perpetrator is omniscient and omnipotent.
Omniscient? You mean Mr. Milkshake?
That's right.
You mean
He's dead now.
that white cue ball motherfucker? That was supposed to be like that black hedgehog. It didn't work. It didn't work. Oh well.
But he's dead now. And his story is over. The book on our universe is closed, both for my instance and yours. This being the case, I thought it was the right time to introduce myself. The combined work of my group and yours is unfinished, and the outcome has not been assured. true ultimate reward has yet to be achieved. No safe haven has been created that is free from the devastation caused by Mr. Milkshake's grand deception. Our race still teeters on extinction. The members of your party and one noteworthy fugitive are the sole survivors. We must work together to create that haven and restore our race so that the sacrifices we all made will not be in vain. But in order to repair the unthinkable damage that has been done, we need to allow ourselves the chance to heal first. Old wounds, old regrets. They will serve no purpose on the rest of your journey.
Regrets? Are you talking about me and Vriska?
Sure. You have to start somewhere.
Do you know where she is?
Not at the moment. But the more time you spend here, the more likely it is you'll find whoever you're looking for. On the other hand, if it is the unknowable will of the gods, you may dance around each other indefinitely. As you pass through this space, it is hard to say.
Oh. Okay then. I'm not sure whether to be relieved or frustrated by that.
Well, if she'd been dwelling in this bubble like you thought, what would you want to say to her? Surely, you would not have just argued about the past.
No. I still don't know what I would say to her.
Then what would you say to me?
Oh, yeah, good. It did have an animation. It didn't just boop, blip out of existence. Okay. It didn't just fucking it didn't just DBZA instant transmission out of there, just boop. I would say, even though she did some bad things and was totally impossible most of the time, I wish she wasn't dead. Is it weird to miss somebody who did nothing but cause problems?
No, I can empathize. She was a serious troublemaker in your party. Many player groups will have to deal with those. I feel as though we had one of the worst cases in our party, but when all was said and done, she was still our friend.
I keep wondering if there was another way. Something other than letting her go or killing her. I try to remember what I saw when I looked into the vortices of possibility. And I just can't remember anything besides those options. Even if those other choices would have resulted in death for everyone. Was that really all I was capable of? Either losing the nerve to go through with it, or stabbing her in the back and nothing else?
At that moment, perhaps. You know very well the channels of possibility at that exact juncture resulted from her decision paths as well as yours. But even so, when it comes to your key decisions, the possibilities are probably fewer and more discreet than you have presumed. Otherwise, you would not see results consolidated into those vortices, would you? Possibility would resemble an enormous hazy field of indefinitely subtle variations and micro-choices. Imagine if at that moment you truly were capable of anything, no matter how outlandish, absurd, or patently fruitless. How would this vast amount of information present itself to you through your senses? What differences would it make in your final decision, if at all other tributaries of whim spilled into the same decaying future? And what would this make your agency as a hero meant to learn and grow? Look at it this way. Imagine that over the course of someone's life, They are capable of every conceivable action at every moment, and did indeed take each of those actions in different branching realities. Doesn't a scenario like that deaden a person's agency just as much as one where their fate is decidedly etched into stone as a single path of unavoidable decisions? Who exactly is that person who can and does take all conceivable actions, other than someone perfectly generic, who only appears to have unique predilections and motives when you examine the arbitrary path they happen to occupy?
I don't know.
Pardon the esoteric tangent. These are my instincts as a hero of light kicking in. It's hard for us to resist prattling on about matters like this.
Oh, God, like Rose. Yeah, she never shuts up about it. No offense.
You may seek to understand your decisions and look for justice in their consequences. You may wonder why honorable choices from the innocent are punished by banishment to a timeline in which everyone dies and all is gradually dissolved. It helps to understand your role, not just as a I've lost it.
Oh, I scrolled down so little. You've kept up so much before, but it's...
Oh, there we go. Not just as a hero who must overcome, but as a single capillary within a much larger bioexistential system. Think of it like circulatory system, where the veins and capillaries that do not help the overall flow of blood through the system are likely to wither and die. Those are doomed offshoots. Reality itself is using you and many others to propagate its own existence. Strictly speaking, there's only one path to its successful propagation, but it still permits you to make choices. Not all that are conceivable, but some nonetheless, as dictated by you, by who you are and the challenges you face. And you are free to make key decisions however you like, as long as you understand that some of these paths, unfairly or not, will lead to oblivion, because those choices do not contribute constructively to the perpetuation of all existence, including your own. Such is the burden assumed by anyone who plays this game.
Yeah, I guess I understood some of that, but never quite put it all together that way. I don't think I was a great seer of mind.
Well, you aren't finished being one, are you?
Meh. I don't think of myself that way anymore. I used to feel like some pretty hot shit. Directing battle traffic against the king, and all flipping coins in people's faces and stuff. Seems silly now. I don't think I ever knew what I was doing. When I confronted her, and it was time to make up my mind, I thought I had it all figured out. Like, this was what I had to do. Not just to save everybody, but as some stupid rite of passage or something. Then it came time to do it, and it was all happening so fast. I forced my own hand. I could either let everyone die in one reality, or kill a friend in another. And I tell myself those were the only two vortices I saw. But then I was the one who made the series of decisions which led up to that choice and completely painted the options into that corner. Anyway, I just wish I could tell her that.
Which one would you tell it to?
Huh? Huh?
The one who fought with Noir? Or the one who didn't?
Oh. I mean, I guess either? But I was thinking more about the one whose death I'm actually responsible for.
Ah. Well, this could either be my experience as an ancient ghost talking, or the perspective I am naturally given as a light player. But aren't you equally responsible for both?
I guess.
I can see why you would feel more responsibility for one than the other. My perspective is informed by my class and aspect. It was to my advantage as a healer to see things a little differently. To find equanimity across many different outcomes.
Oh?
There is more to the realization of our roles than gaining flashy powers. And there's more to healing than repairing battle damage. You killed a friend and understandably feel regret. But it's done. She's gone, and you're still here. Now what? You could look for absolution through rationalization. Everyone would have died if you hadn't taken action. Why trouble yourself with guilty emotion? But there's no real healing power in believing that. And I don't think it's what you wanted to tell yourself, is it?
Not really.
Or what about renunciation of responsibility? If you were just a tool used by reality to perpetuate itself, where's the blame? But that would be another empty idea that has no power to heal.
Yeah, I've tried rationalizing stuff that way. Doesn't really help.
You've been led to believe such acts of violence are natural for your kind, and that if you're upset by the consequences, then something is wrong with you. But it isn't as natural as you might think. That conditioning was a part of Milkshake's long con. Violence was respected and celebrated on your world, but remorse was rarely felt, and pain could never heal due to such empty justifications. We died out a wounded race, and you are all that's left. The process of healing first involves sifting through what is it isn't, which happens to be almost everything your troubled mind has to offer.
Then what do I do? What's the answer?
There isn't one. It takes time, and is only accelerated by looking at things honestly. This is what I did as a Sylph of Light. Helped people see things. I could even perform the feat literally if you wanted.
Whoa, what?
It's up to you, of course.
Ah.
I like the drip.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather just stay this way. Learning to sense things this way, it was the only connection I ever had with my Lucis before she died. It reminds me of her. That probably sounds dumb, though.
Not at all. That's a very good reason. I thought the polite thing to do was at least offer.
It's cool that you want to help heal me and all, but I still don't really know anything about you. Other than that you seem like some sort of much nicer Vriska. Where were you from again? Alternia before Vanilla Milkshake named it that?
Yes. But in a different universe instant, I often referred to as A1. The shorthand helps avoid confusion, trust me. My group of 12 played the game, but failed. It overwhelmed us, a lot went wrong. The Reckoning destroyed our battlefield, well before we had any hope of winning. We sought advice from Echidna, and she told me how to scratch the session, to give us another chance. But the choice to do so came with accepting the annihilation of our existing forms. In the new instant, we would lead completely different lives with no memory of what happened. And so we did, and created A2. Your instant, your world, and your game, in which we were all inexplicably created in the first place. As I said, this time round the world was interesting.
That's when trolls became terrible?
Not all of you. Some had lessons from the old world to teach. Others, a few ever heard them.
So in your time, everyone was as nice as you?
Not exactly, but life was pretty mild and uneventful. I'm not even sure I was especially nice by our standards. Mostly kind of boring. Nobody from my party liked me a whole lot. I think I talked too much, and I had a habit of bringing conversations back around to myself. Not that it matters anymore, but it was not the best way to make friends.
You really are like a nice Vriska. I don't know. I was friends with her and she did almost nothing but talk about herself. I'm pretty sure you and I would have been good friends.
Thanks. It goes to show, just because your race is peaceful, it doesn't mean you don't have problems. I used to fantasize about being someone really outgoing and dramatic. Someone who had the confidence to do whatever she wanted. Like go on the most outrageous adventures without caring what anyone thought about her. Like someone from a book, you know?
Yes! I used to think about that a lot too.
It turned out I actually got what I wanted after the reset. Unfortunately, it came along with our people's enslavement and near extinction. Not that I really got to live as her, exactly, but at least I got a chance to follow her life. And it was a very long life. Being here for ages has its benefits.
Exactly how long have you all been living in dream bubbles? Or I mean, not living.
It has been a very long time. So long, time has been stripped of the meaning it never really had in the first place. It doesn't really pass in the same way it does when you're alive. Concepts of now and how long are figures of speech used to make communication simpler. I've quit trying to give expression to the elusive temporal properties of this place. It's easier staying conversational. But I will say that being here for so long lends itself to a certain detachment from what you see. Otherwise, monitoring the atrocities stemming from our failures wouldn't be much fun.
Do you miss your world as much as I do?
Yes, sometimes. But missing it usually invites memories of home to serve the stage. Not that it's a substitute for the previous reality, but the reminders of home are everywhere.
what about your friends? I guess you still get to hang out with them all?
Yes, I still see them often enough, except for one, who I haven't seen at all since before we all died. In fact, she's the reason we're here in the first place, as opposed to merely ceasing to exist upon the scratch. In life, she was the only one I would have called a close friend in a way. The thing is, nobody liked her much either. We had that in common.
Wow, it's been that long since you saw her?
Remember how I said the gods could keep you dancing around someone you're looking for indefinitely?
Yeah, but billions of sweeps?
Well, billions, yes. In a matter of speaking.
Is she by any chance the troublemaker you were talking about?
That's right. In fact, we're on her way to visit her now.
Oh. So that's where this branch is taking us.
Notice the moon up there? And not the larger green interloper? That one never belonged to my world. It is your memory, not mine.
Yeah, the cute little bubblegum moons. That's where she is?
It is the setting of the memory she entered. From her perspective, she's just arrived here. Your friends should be joining us too, before the meteor clears the bubble. Maybe together we can bring the thief of life up to speed.
Ah. We zoom in out. We're back with
at it again.
We're back with Duel of the Fates.
Man, I wish we could play Duel of the Fates without getting copyright struck.
Yeah, we'd be shot. We'd be immediately shot by Disney
George
lawyers.
Lucas would break into my home and shoot me in the back of the head 3 times.
Yeah. We'd be taken out clean assassin style by Disney lawyers.
Oh, that as well, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Lucas gives a shit anymore.
Yeah, fair.
I'd be surprised if he did, honestly.
That's true.
Oh, we're warping around. Oh. Wait. Okay, I only just made the connection. His staff has the fucking green sun on the end.
Yeah, because he's more than the sun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit. How can he be here already? Why did I not see this coming?
Hussie, you're the right. How did you not see this coming?
How did you not see this coming, Hussie? You made this happen. The dude is always already here. When it comes to being here, he practically is. He already is practically all he ever is. Okay, time to stop babbling and think. Think, imagination. Ah, the one time I really need you. Oh no, Slick! Slick, he's here to finish you off. We've got to hide you somewhere. Now that Rufio is gone, you're my only friend. Oh, you're good company too, humanimal butler who may or may not be Ortho. I didn't mean nothing by it. What's that, Slick? Oh yeah, Ms. Paint too, of course. That's a little different. Hey, what do you mean, so what's her story? Is she available? No, she is not available. And just what do you mean by that? No, she will not be available soon either. Hey, get back in bed. I'm trying to save your ass here. Go ahead, stab all you want. Like your stupid curmudgeonly shanking sounds so totally played out already. Shh. Oh my god, the footsteps. That horrible peg leg on my hardwood floors. He's coming. There's no time to lose. We gotta get you out of here.
I love this.
That's surprising considering it's a Hussie segment, but you know what? Fuck it. I ride with this.
No. It's like, it was the little animation. I love that.
Yeah. I'll rock with this. I'm beginning to kind of be not. I wouldn't say like. It's reaching neutrality at this point. You know, we've exited active, continuous dislike. All right, is about where we're at. Oh. I hope he was fucking waterproofed. Is all I'm saying. Now, if I can just go grab him his paint and sneak out the back door before it's too... Are you kidding me? He's already here again! Talk about one-trick pony. Fine. We settle this. Now.
He just pulled out the Glock.
He just pulled out a fucking revolver. What's that English?
He's got a
Glock. You look nervous.
Girl's gotta die. Wake up with no I can't.
Anyway. Could it be that you weren't expecting me to know your only vulnerability? You've underestimated my omniscience, almost as badly as I overestimated as a matter of daily routine. Your reign of terror comes to an end here. On this balcony overlooking an enchanted cliffside host to innumerable gorgeous stallions. How ironic that your very demise would be in the proximity of some horses. What? You didn't follow that? Just think it over. Think it over. While you die. Shit, oh shit. Fuck, shit, fuck, I forgot. What kind of fucking idiot keeps his deadly white magnum loaded with only one tiny cue ball? God damn you, Scratch. I think observing that scene in silence is exactly how it's supposed to go. I got the I think observing that scene from the last shot in silence, by the way, it's exactly how it was meant to be played out.
Yeah.
Just like watch as the white magnum just sails in pure silence.
My
hits.
God, that fucking.
I'm playing the.
Why does
I'm
that
playing
gun
the
look like a CS:GO skin?
Oh, it does, definitely. But I will say also, I will say to you, June, because you, the audience, will already have heard it, at the moment of impact, I am putting the bamboo bonk sound effect there.
Oh, fair enough. I thought like a little, like, clown horn would be funny, but...
It's bonk.
Or a squeaky toy.
I might do a squeaky toy, actually. I don't know. We'll see. You, the audience, will already know the answer to this surprise. But yeah, no, okay. Okay, that gun looks super diddly. Way diddlier than the one I just threw at you. And I am probably screwed. But there is one thing you probably weren't counting on. And that thing is magic being real. God, I hope magic is real. Please let magic be real. Please let magic be real. Please let magic be real. I believe that magic is real right now. I believe so hard in its reality that it is becoming slightly less fake before our very eyes. I believe its fakeness was just a lie cuffed up from a dark magician's spurious asshole. I believe in fairies. I believe dragons aren't bullshit. I believe heartily in the giggles of all the cherubs in heaven and the metric tons of special stardust they consume every day to fuel their laughter. I believe in the conviction of 1,000,000 frothing zealots, in the combined pranks of 1,000,000,000 leprechauns strong, and in the tiny erections they all get from playing them. Most of all, I believe in you, Rufio. I believe in you. Oh dear, yeah, that face. That face is going on the thumbnail. This is going on the thumbnail.
Honestly, fuck yeah. I fucking love that.
Yeah. Lord English is,
Honestly, if there's one thing I will give Homestuck, it's the fucking, like, properly drawn, like stills.
Lord English we learned this, he's very capable of being ominous. Oh, fuck, who am I kidding? Magic is fake as shit. I failed you, Rufio. I failed you.
Oh my god.
He's fucking Where's Vriska in the corner? What are you doing here? The fuck? Get out of the frame!
What are you doing?
Get out of the frame! Sound page. It's full. It's full.
Dota?
Filling the. It's filling the
Why
entire screen.
Why are we playing Dota now? Why are we playing
I don't
Dota
know.
now?
Hang on, let me just fucking.
Wait, is that Vriska?
I do believe it
No?
is. Yeah, no, that's her hairstyle.
Oh yeah, there she is.
Yep, that's her.
Can you hear sound? Because I can't hear any.
I can hear sound a little sometimes, but it's like very quiet, like environmental sounds.
Oh,
If I
right.
try squidging up the screen, lengthen. No, it is just. It's just like that. So sorry, audience. The bottom, like, tiny squidge of the frame is just not. It's just not gonna be there.
Damn, in the desert you cannot remember your name.
Is that
Oh.
Hussie again?
Oh no. Why do you get to be here and not Dad Egbert, you motherfucker? Will you marry me? Why is that? I hate that I can't scroll down because the text is off screen on OBS. Fuck! Yeah, that'd be my reaction.
Okay, I
don't like
heard
this
that.
I don't like this bit he's creating. I don't like this bit.
I don't know where this is going.
I don't
know
like
if
where
I
this is
like
going.
where this is
I don't like where this is going. Put that frame of Vriska in the thumbnail as well. Just forget.
This ain't got shit to do with my irons in the fire.
Well, fuck it. Let's start at 6 at 3. Let's get her going.